Hello, smart investors, beautiful people. I hope you're doing good. My name's Gabriel. I'm from beautiful Paris, France. Today, I'm going to talk about the WeLivv startup raising money currently on republic.co. I'm going to look at the startup, to look at the page, to look at the investment with my investment criteria list to see whether it would be a good investment or not. Before we start, if it is your first time here, I'd like to ask you to consider subscribing with the button below. This YouTube channel is brand new. It's a replica of my French YouTube channel where I have more than 10,000 subscribers. Here on the English channel, it's a much smaller community, but the best thing you can do to help me is to subscribe. It's completely free. You'll get all of my videos and this really helps me. And also you'll join the community of the smart investors. Let's do it. Before we start, a few things. First of all, this is not financial advice. I'm not your financial advisor. Please make your own research and take your own decisions. First thing. Second of all, if you want to invest with me in the best deals that I source, you can join my syndicate on AngelList. The link is in the description. You just have to click. There's no commitment, but by being a backer of my syndicate, you're actually going to be able to see the deals that I'm offering, and you can invest with me with as little as $1,000 if you want on the deals that I'm going to invest in. Those deals are not going to be online, they're going to be private. So if you want to access them, you have to join the syndicate. And by the way, I'm going to launch a first investment on that syndicate very soon. All right. And here I am with my investment criteria. If you do not know about them, if you want to know what they are, you can download them for free in the description. So before you watch the video, if you want to know what I'm talking about here, if the names here are enough for you, that's fine. But if you want to know what I'm talking about, you can download the criteria. It's a 5-pager where I go deeper into what I mean by all of those names here, by all of those criteria, what I'm looking for in the startup. So if you don't know them, download them, then you can come back and watch the video. All right, here we go. So I have my investment criteria here. I'm on WeLivv. I haven't studied the deal per se. I've just watched the video. They're raising money. They already raised 831% of the minimum. It's pretty insane. There's 99 days left, 930 investors, and it's search and shop home furnishing through curated interior design photos. So I've just watched the video. I'm going to go through it with you here. So it's a website. I do not think they're the original sellers. I think they're allowing you to buy from someone else because they're partnering with top home furnishing brands, including Vitra, Cartel, Artemide, and Moi. So it's 100% scalable. That's what I'm really looking for. First of all, it's something that we can see immediately from the get-go. It is scalable. All right. They're tapping into the 500 billion US home decor market. So the market is huge. We can say that here immediately. They're enabling interactive product discovery through curated photos of people's homes. So basically what the app will allow you to do is to take a picture of something that you see, and then it will actually recognize it and match it with an item that you can buy. So that's pretty interesting. It gives you access to 4 million interior designs, photos, and growing. So there's a huge database. They're uniquely positioned to enable shopping for the exact items shown in interior designs. And the enrollment rate is of 65% and conversion rate of 80% of those enrolled. So that's pretty huge in terms of numbers here. All right. So this is the problem. Shopping for furniture is hard. Products are presented in a vacuum and the brand names behind them are not recognizable, making it difficult to shop. So they're actually solving that problem. You can navigate the website. It's going to show you a view, not like this, but a view like this that gets enriched with filters here on the left. And then if you like something, you can actually like it on the page, give it a heart, and this will actually, you say that you like it, and this will actually change what you see in the rest of the page. It's really changing all the time, evolving. So it's pretty smart. It's something that I think they've developed themselves, which is quite interesting. So what they say is they integrate both content and commerce on a single online platform. It's an AI-powered interactive search. So that's what I like to see. It means that there is an unfair advantage. When I look at this criteria here, I want to answer the question, if you and I want to create the same thing, if tomorrow we decide, okay, let's create a WeLivv competitor, is it going to be easier or harder for us to do it than it is for them? The answer is actually it's going to be harder for us because they have that AI interactive search that they developed. It might actually be patented. Let's see. No, it's not. Okay, that's fine. But still, anyway, it's a deep tech that they developed, and it would be hard for us to replicate. So there is an unfair advantage. The other unfair advantage is their community. They're actually super, super big. I've seen that in the comments. We'll go to that a little bit later, but there's a huge community on the website already. And that means that if we want to start the same company tomorrow, actually, we're going to have to really get back to all of those customers to have them come on our website instead of WeLivv, because they're used to using WeLivv and to using that website and stuff and everything else. All right. So how it works, they can tailor the website to their preference. There's a smart search function. There's it's used for product creators, for space creators, for consumers. All right. The enrollment rate is absolutely huge. The numbers are growing. So the revenue in 2019 is going to be 13 million. Next year, 2020, they estimate to make a 61 million revenue and a $6 million EBITDA. So basically, it's like earnings before interest and tax and stuff like that. So it's like kind of their net margin. All right, so it's around 10%. So they make 30 to 50% revenue from each sale, and then they have operating costs. All right, but there's a 30 to 50% revenue of products sold in the marketplace. As we expand to more brands, partnerships, and reach more designers and customers, this number will only increase our bottom line. So basically, this is how they make money. They take a commission on what they sell. So this is the monetization and the margins. As you know, when it's over 50%, I give it a green point. When it's under, I give it a red point. But here, since it's a marketplace, since it's automated, it's really acceptable to have a lower margin. It's the model that Amazon uses, for instance. Amazon has a 20% margin on everything that they sell on the marketplace. So they actually have a 30 to 50% margin on a marketplace. So it's actually a really, really good margin. So I'm going to give it a double good grade here. All right. It is a very good margin. The traction is pretty good too. Their revenue this year is $13 million. So they have a huge traction. It's not like some startups that we see, even on Republic sometimes and somewhere else, some other websites. It's not a new project. It's not the beginning. They're not at their first year, their first hundreds of dollars of customers. No, it's an established brand. They're already doing 13 million, and they're planning to 20x in the next 3 years. All right, from 13 to 250 million. All right. So this is where we're at. We're going to then see the valuation. So for a company doing a $13 million revenue, we have a valuation of 20 million, I think, or 20. Yeah, a 20 million valuation cap with a 24% discount. So it's actually closer to a $15 million valuation for a company that did 0 in revenue this year, but they're going to do 6 million next year. So yeah, I'm going to say the valuation is pretty fair, actually. It's not too high, it's not too low, but for US startup, such growth today and potential growth later, I'm going to say that the valuation is good, is okay. So far so good, and 100% green points, dots here, everything positive. Let's look at the team, see if they can make a 100% grade. Let's see about the team. It's very rare actually on this channel that I give it a 100%, but it might be the first one in a long time. So there's a huge competition. They have not the biggest number of images, of course. Instagram and Pinterest are ahead, but they have actionable image details. You can favorite an image, and this will change your search, and you can buy them. All right. They raised 900K to date. Let's look at the team. So Andrew, Christodoulidis, founder and CEO. He has founded 3 businesses over 19 years. He started his first business in the call center outsourcing space out of the basement of his parents' house with only $500. Later sold it for over $3 million. He then started a home decor e-commerce site, Original Pad, which grew to $4 million annual revenue within 4.5 years. He didn't sell that one apparently, but he sold his first company. So every time I see a seasoned, experienced entrepreneur, I'm happy But then when I see that that entrepreneur actually sold a business before, so he knows how to grow a business, how to sell it, how to make money for his investors, one exit. So immediately this is going to give him a perfect all-star 100% notation here. All green. I like to see co-founders. I don't see here any co-founder. It seems that he's alone. That is kind of a problem for me. I do not really like solo founder. Given that he sold a business previously, I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt, and I'm going to actually just not focus on the fact that he's alone, but focus on the fact that he already had 3 startups founded and 1 exit. So I'm going to stay with the only green point here. And usually, if it would be a solo founder with a great background like him, I would say something like this, like good and bad. I'm going to remain like this, and this is one of the very first 100% all-star, all-green notation that I've given on Republic. I think it's very rare, so congratulations to WeLivv. Now, that being said, this does not mean that I'm going to invest. Maybe I'm not going to invest for a particular reason that I see in that market, or maybe I will. If you want to know whether I'm investing or not and why, what's the reason, you're free to join. Feel free to join my private investment club. The link is in the description below. If you want to join that club, I'll tell you on all of those websites that I make videos about where I'm investing, where I'm not investing, and why. And now, outside of those websites, as I said at the beginning of the video, if you want to invest with me on private deals that I source myself, you're more than welcome to join my syndicate on AngelList. The link is also in the description. No commitment, completely free. Just back my syndicate to receive my deals, and then you can decide whether or not you want to invest. That being said, thank you very much for watching. I hope you liked that video. I hope you liked my analysis. If I've forgotten something, please don't hesitate to say it in the comments below. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel. You can also share it with someone else. And I'll see you soon in another video. Thank you very much for watching. You can watch another video that I've made before in the little box over my head. Bye, everyone.